All of our stuff just arrived from the States. I'm gonna show you guys all of the boxes. So dark, I'm so sorry. Gonna try to bring them in. You guys, that wiped me out. I need some water. There's something about some nice ice cold water right after you've moved a bunch of heavy boxes. One of those weighed 90 pounds. I weigh about 110. That's some heavy boxes right there. Of course, I don't have the apparently strength or coordination to get ice out of this thing. I've never used these before. I always thought they'd be easier, but I'm honestly struggling. Whew. I'm excited. We haven't really gotten to totally settle in because all of our stuff was waiting to come. And once we have all our stuff, we can actually kind of create some systems and organization that makes sense for us. And we've been kind of having to wait and hold that off until all of our stuff came, which is not here. So Andrew's at the lab right now, but he's on his way back. I was literally laying in my bed watching YouTube videos. Hear a knock at the door and I was like, oh no, the package is supposed to come today. Run to the door, there's 3 packages waiting, and I was like, okay, not too bad. And I'm like in the middle of getting the heaviest one inside, and this guy comes with 3 other giant boxes. I'm like, wow, that is the 6 boxes that they were referring to. We went through all of the boxes and a couple things were damaged and or broken, but it was not a lot of it, so we are very thankful for that. There's a lot of clothing. I feel like everyone has kind of their big problem area when it comes to decluttering, and for me it is paper, like stuff, paper clutter, and like wanting to keep cards and just having a lot of like paper stuff, as well as clothing. Those are like the 2 areas that I struggle the most. But right now, this is what the stuff looks like. I know the stuff probably looks crazy and just a mess, but honestly, this is so much improvement from earlier today. It's pulling a lot more together, feeling a lot more like home. We're also going to buy stuff to hang up on the walls, so the walls are going to be not so bare, and I'm very excited for that because my last apartment, if you watch my last apartment tour, which I will link in the little eye thing above, we didn't have walls that you could hang stuff up on because they were what's it called? They were popcorn walls, and so we couldn't stick command strips on it, and you couldn't just like put a hole in the wall, so there weren't very many options. So this is great. We're excited. So first things first, it's about 2 days later from the last time I talked to you guys, and I have cleaned up this room. Pretty much everything is either on the shelf or in the closet, which honestly isn't that packed. Got some like spare winter clothes and some like things that we're not gonna use right now, and then we have our out of season items also in here. Aside from that, we have some extra luggage, like suitcases and stuff for when we do travel, but they're pretty much empty. They just, I think, are each holding a carry-on bag themselves, but it's empty inside of them. We have started to hang a couple things on the wall. We're planning on doing a bigger frame right there, but our command strips are they weren't strong enough to hold up that one, so it's not up quite yet, but we have a little bit more on our walls, which feels nice. and I really am liking this. I'll be doing a declutter on like my notebooks and some stationery. I have an excessive amount of like pencils and stuff like that. But today we are going to IKEA, or IKEA, however you guys say it. I say IKEA, so that's how I'm gonna be saying it. But we're going to IKEA because it has some inexpensive stuff for organization, and that's basically just what I want to get done today for under sink storage and things like that. And then also our regular closet is a bit fuller than you guys last saw, just because more stuff came. So I have more like business casual and stuff like that that I didn't need while we were in Japan, but now that I'm job hunting, I need. So, but for now, let's go to IKEA. Sorry for the weird lighting. We just got back from IKEA and I was just going to show you guys really quick what we got. So we've got some drawer organizers, which I don't actually know if I'm in focus. I don't know if this is. It looks like I'm in focus. This thing came with a 6, and I'll show you guys what I ended up doing with that. We've got a flour jar and a sugar jar. We're hoping that for some of the staples we'll be able to do more refillable items and shop without getting like bags and stuff. Can't go to IKEA without getting the fancy lids. Also, our Japanese heritage has come strong, so we got this. We got 2 smaller crates, and these crates are going to be for under sink organization for me and Andrew's like toiletry items. We got some gloves for like cleaning and stuff. They look a little small, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. 2 little things for making our tea. We like to use loose leaf tea, and Andrew wanted a pepper grinder. So, and then of course the sugar jar. We got 2 just containers for food. The last thing we bought was this, and this will be our basket for our cleaning supplies, which will be under either one of our bathroom sinks or something, but it'll just have like a scrubber for the shower and a couple of cleaning solutions that'll be useful throughout the house, and like some rags. That's what we got, and I'll show you guys kind of how everything looks as we go. In standard IKEA fashion, all of this is like tons of different pieces. Today has been a super lazy day so far. It's already past 12. I've done a little bit of my online job. I'm about to take a shower. I'm still in my like night robe. We've added more to our shelves. The closet looks a little different. So I'm just gonna kind of show you guys what our unpacking situation is looking like. And then also we go ahead and declutter some of my paper stuff. I have a scanning app on my phone that I like to use, and just pop a picture of cards and other sentimental items that I want to keep, but I don't necessarily need the physical copy. But yeah, I just want this to be more like vlog style, just kind of us going through this process. The main reason I didn't show you guys the full unpacking process is because we found some broken items, and Andrew and I were just kind of sad. Things are coming together. It's feeling a lot more like home, and I'm just really excited to bring you guys along this with me. Okay, I'm gonna go shower. I just got out of the shower and my hair's all wet, but I'm just going to be decluttering through this area and down here. There's a lot of things that I want to take pictures of and then get rid of, so I'm just going to quickly go through that. Okay, you guys. In Japan, they have these really nice mechanical pencils, and at least when I was in elementary school, it was kind of the thing to just like constantly get the newest, latest one, the nicest one. I know that sounds crazy when it comes to pencils because everyone does it with iPhones now, but that's how I was in elementary school. So I have way too many and I don't use them all. This is full, and I've got a couple here as well. So I'm going to go through and get rid of the ones that I'm not going to use. You guys, I am feeling real good. Okay, so the desk is pretty much completely clear. I just have a couple pens and stuff that I figured would be easy for access. There's a couple things on the desk that mostly Andrew has to look through. It's his stuff, so I don't want to mess with his stuff. So I got rid of all of these pens, markers, and pencils. Yeah, but I'm actually pretty proud of myself, and I'm gonna have Andrew just look over it to make sure there wasn't anything I accidentally grabbed of his. It is going quite well. I'm gonna really quickly show you guys. Sorry, it's gonna be dark for a second. I need the light on. Okay. So, the closet is actually quite similar to what it was before. There's a little bit more clothing than you guys saw during my declutter. It wasn't everything I owned. It was everything that I had had with me since October. There's some like extra jackets that I don't know if I'll use, and I might declutter those. And then there's also just some more like business casual type stuff, which depending on my job I may need. So we got belts and ties in this one. We've got boxers, socks, my underwear, and then last but not least we've got PJ and workout bottoms, his like undershirt type tops. That is it. This shelf right here was originally in this closet, and I had taken it out because I was like, oh, we don't need that. But now that we have more clothing each, I found that that was useful. We can have our towels in it, we have our extra sheets, scarves, gloves, everything like that is in here. And then I have a spare like sweatshirts and things like that, and Andrew has quite a few t-shirts, and so we found that that was going to be easier because we only have 15 hangers between the two of us, and I have jackets hanging, dresses hanging. He's got all of his like nice shirts, blazers, and all that kind of stuff. That is what ended up working well for us, and I'm actually really liking it. Let's take you into the bathroom. So, and then in the bathroom, so like I was doing yesterday, I set up underneath the sink, which is Andrew and my toiletries and stuff. Here's the finished product. Andrew's basket and my basket. We have our towels hanging there, which are these Turkish towels, and seriously, they're the best kind of towels. Are so nice. I'm obsessed with them. So I'll link those below. We don't really have much in our shower. That over there is Andrew's shampoo. And then over on this side, we've got my shampoo, our body wash, and then I've got my razor and like head scrubby thing. Pretty excited that that's all the space we needed. Andrew left his razor here this morning, and I don't know how he wants to put that away. So I have left that there for him to take care of. And I'm going to show you guys the kitchen really quick because we didn't get everything finished, but we have a few things done. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we've got our flour and sugar jar. Right now we're just using our mugs, Japanese mugs, to hold our like utensils for cooking and whatnot. And then over here, the little magnet board that was already there from the apartment, and then also the knives were here as well. So that's just how that is looking. So we added this little wall art from Israel that I've had. What I showed you guys the other day, what we got from IKEA. I got that little cleaning bin, and I really do quite like it. It's nice and handy, and it looks pretty cute too, so I'm not mad about it. We do not use our dishwasher to wash dishes. We've always washed dishes by hand. So we end up using our dishwasher to store our pots and pans. Let me know in a comment down below if you or you know anybody else who uses their dishwasher as storage instead of using it as like an actual dishwasher. So this is what we've got. This is what we've got on the wall in here. This actually came with the apartment. It was in a different spot. I've had this little love thing for a long time, and I've just always liked it. And then this artwork is so beautiful. My lifelong friend painted this for me for our wedding, and it's absolutely stunning. So here's another little thing. I got my tray in the mail, and then we got rid of the poinsettia that was dying, and we put up this. I liked it because Andrew and Esther Snow with that in between. I just really like the look of that. This is really the last thing that we've changed since getting our stuff. And over here we've got this really funny photo from our engagement photo shoot. Andrew's just being ridiculous, and I've had this little "always remember you're unique just like everyone else" sign since I was probably in middle school. We've got my diffuser, essential oils, and a "let it snow" from my friend for a wedding gift. This little tea ceremony set that I have put together since college. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's kind of an all over the place kind of vlog, but honestly, when you're moving into a new place, it kind of is all over the place. There's not much way to make that just look like it's super like aesthetically pleasing. Like, moving just is not pretty, and I feel like things are coming together quite nicely, and I'm just really excited, and I appreciate that you guys came along this journey this last couple of weeks with me, and I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe so you don't miss anything else. A lot of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed yet, so be sure and do that so you do not miss any other of my videos.